We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox Baseball on the Show, and it comes your way next. Marcus Walden gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
City, the shortstop, Jason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball. Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Jacob Junis will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Benintendi.
Skied into very shallow right. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
JD Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First offering on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 out, nobody on. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Hunter Dozier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's quickly 0-2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. A ball and two strikes to the Royals catcher. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here now is Rafael Devers, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Chavis on at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center. Phillips is there, and he has it for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw. Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. And it's fouled away. The 3-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch to draw the free pass there.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. So striding in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another 1-2 delivery.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Maikel Franco. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Brett Phillips will bat next.
Batting up.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Right.
Got him.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jason Guzman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cutter low. 1-1. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Alex Gordon would be next. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And a sinker, not close, as this misses down and away for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Royals are able to knock things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is there for it. 1 out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Benintendi.
One gone here in the Boston 3rd, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 50.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the 4th. Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Grounded weakly toward third.
Run, but at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms, And that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Popped up. O'Hearn is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Settling in now, Michael Chavis. From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
From the belt, the pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 66.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now batting, Maikel Franco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, 14, Brett Phillips.
So coming to the plate, Brett Phillips. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals.
Hit in the air out toward left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Christian Vázquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Vázquez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
In now, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line towards center field. Phillips has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So a runner at first with one out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. 4-1. The 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Bogaerts hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's the 0-1 pitch. So far this season, Bogaerts is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to third. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Royals 1. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. At the knees, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail it 4-1. Jesse Hahn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in, Michael Chavis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vazquez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Hans Reddy coming at him with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Soler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Heath Hembree is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Digging in, Hunter Dozier. No hits to this point.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Grounder down the line at third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 66.
Striding in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! The count 1-1.
it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside. We got 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dozier is there. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
That's ball.
2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Line drive, fair ball down the line, and this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The batter, number 15.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Maikel Franco will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Just hung in there on that one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Brett Phillips. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He's got it 1 away.
Up next to the Royals, the shortstop, Jason Guzman.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jason Guzman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Alex Gordon. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Well, the Royals draw one closer thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the Royals 2. Kevin McCarthy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
Bottom of the inning now. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon Workman.
With Merrifield next to hit.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is Jorge Soler. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marcus Walden earned his 5th win of the year. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank